on my way to the event right now. The event actually doesn't start till 6 o'clock, but I like to be there at least 2 hours ahead of time. If it's someplace I ain't never been to before, I'd like to be there at least 2 to 3 hours ahead of the time. If it's someplace I be at all the time, then I'll do maybe like an hour, hour and a half before the event starts. Because you never know what can happen. You can get a tire flat. It can be a crazy entrance. Anything can happen, but you just gotta basically stay prepared for it. Got about 30 more minutes left before I actually get there. Just all the way in Conyers, Georgia. So yeah, but that would be some of the best advice I would give you. If you definitely want to be a DJ, one of the most important things is time. Time. Because if you're late, the event can't start without the DJ. So it's like the worst thing you can have is like having to set up really, really quick because you're late to an event. And I mean, I can understand things can happen because a lot of things can happen, But as long as what I've learned with my experience, as long as you prepare as much as possible, the more you prepare, the more likelihood everything is going to go smoothly for you. That's about the best advice I can give you, you know what I'm saying? But being on time is such a big deal because the thing is, you can be a great DJ, but if you're never on time, they won't book you. And you can be a whack DJ, but if you're always on time, they're more likely to book you. It's weird like that because the thing is, you got to understand, regardless of what, DJing is still a business. Never forget that it's a business. It might be a hobby to some of you guys, but eventually you can turn it into a business, but you got to keep it as a business frame of mind, okay? So check back with me. I'm going to show y'all more about the event when I get there, all right? Motivation for DJs. Peace. Now, to me, it doesn't matter what type of DJ you are. I think your setup is the most important thing. In my opinion, especially with branding your name, it gotta look clean. It gotta look clean. That's why I use the facade. I use the scrims, the speaker scrims. Everything just makes it. You just want to always look good as possible because it's not just about your music. It's also about your appearance. Once you get to the corporate events and you start dealing with the real money, you'll see just how important your DJ appearance is. You even see I'm wearing the DJ Entertainment to Remember logo. Most DJs will never come with a uniform. That just shows you the professionalism. Come on. I done got done setting up. Now they ain't got no parking for us. I gotta find parking, and it took me like 6 blocks away from the place. This is why you come early. So thank goodness I got plenty of time, but geez. Oh man. This is why you come early. Check me out later. This is a kids event, so I'm gonna leave all the best music for last.
Like to welcome all the family and friends to the Red, White, and Boom! Brought to you by the Old Town Conyers. Let's go! All right, go ahead and get your hula hoops, Make sure you spread out, Okay, I remember the name of the game. If that hula hoop falls to the ground, you gotta sit down inside the hula hoop until the end of the round, okay? Now remember.
So listen, the party just got started and the event is only 2 hours long. So that means I got to get straight to the game to start getting these kids to start having fun. And listen, when you DJ kids parties, if you bring games to the party, it's going to make it so much easier instead of you just playing music and the kids running around. It just shows that you do a lot more than the average DJ to entertain your clients. So anyway, what I do is I bring out the hula hoops and I tell the kids, hey, sit down inside the hula hoop. If you can't hula hoop, or if you can hula hoop, keep going. Whoever's the best hula hoop is gonna go all the way to the end. And I'm telling you, kids love these games, and at the same time, it shows that you can do interaction with your crowd. Believe me, clients, they love this. Motivation for DJs. Come on. Okay, what you just witnessed is a dance contest that I do with the kids, and basically with that, you can just get a variation of dance songs that kids love, that kids love, and just play like 10, 15 seconds of the song, and just switch to another song, and you just do this for like 5 songs. Like I did, the Cha Cha Slide, the Whip Nay Nay, the Hit the Quan, and there was a another song, Macarena. Exactly. You know, you just want to give them a little bit, but that dance contest is just basically another game that you're giving to the kids. That's all it is, you know. But like I said, it's giving crowd interaction. All right, motivation for DJs.
Now remember what I said about when you're making your announcements, say it in your head 3 times first before you say it out loud. And when you're doing announcements, you want to probably do announcements like probably every 5 minutes, like every other song. They should hear your voice just as much as they hear the music, because not only are you the DJ, you're the host as well. Keep it going,
All right, kids, get ready for the jump rope competition. And don't worry, if you don't get the chance to participate in the first one, you can participate in the second one. All right, kids, go ahead and spread out, give each other enough space. All right, listen, the name of the game is the same, okay? If that jump rope stops, you gotta sit down next to your jump rope, okay? All right, let's go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, come on. I think the young lady was the winner. Good job, good job. Go ahead and stand back up, kids. Go ahead and pass the jump rope to somebody else that would like to participate. Gonna give you a couple of minutes to practice, Don't worry, we got the limbo competition coming too. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Red, White, and Boom. Brought to you by the Old Town Conyers.
Okay, at this time, you can take a break from doing the games. You see, what you want to do with the games is you want to do a game, then play music for 15 minutes. Do a game, then play music for 15 minutes, and just go back and forth, back and forth. Basically, you just want to really give them a really good experience. And sometimes, if you just want to take a break, just put in a line dance. Like I put in the Cha-Cha Slide for the kids, and most of the time, the kids automatically know how to do the Cha-Cha Slide. The song is very self-explanatory. So you get the chance to give yourself a break by throwing in some line dances. That's definitely going to work out for you well.
All right, man, getting this ready. Now I'm finna bring out the limbo competition to the kids. I done did the Cha-Cha Slide. Woo, these kids got me working. Let me go a little bit.
1, 2, 3. A little bit screwed up. Okay, kids, listen. This is the limbo competition, okay? So once you go through the limbo, you got to go back to the end of the line, okay? Once you go through that limbo, you got to come all the way back to the end of the line. All right, kids, you remember that? Back to the end of the line, okay? All right, young lady, what's your name? You're the first one. What's your name? Say it louder. Okay, all right, listen, since you're the first person up, every time you come back here, you're going to be in charge, okay? Every time you come back up here, I'm going to take it down 1 level, all right? So you got to watch it. So every time you come through, you're going to go back to the end of the line. Then when you come through, I'm going to take it back 1 level, and we're going to go all the way down, okay? All right, let me go ahead and get the music started.
All right, now the next game I pull out is the limbo game, which usually I leave for like the last 30 minutes of the event because the kids don't stop doing it. But I'm telling you, that's one of the best investments. I mean, the parents love it. They get the chance to take pictures of their kids doing the limbo. The kids love lining up for the limbo. It just works great. That's honestly one of my best investments for kids' games.
On yourself. Let's see here. We're gonna play the train game. Yeah, kids, you gotta stick together. I need your hands on the person's shoulders in front of you. Hands on the person's shoulders in front of you. One long line. Who's gonna be in front? Who's in front? You're in front? All right, what's your name? All right, now listen, you're going to be the conductor of the train, okay? Now go ahead and put your hands on each other's shoulders. Yep, one long line. Yep, keep it coming. Now remember, you're the conductor of this train, so you can take it anywhere you like inside this room. Just don't go out there, but you can go farther out there. But remember, the whole point is you got to keep the train together, okay? And as you're going around, you gotta add more kids to the train. All right, so as soon as I start the music, yep, go ahead and throw us to the side. Remember kids, you gotta stick together. And as you're sticking together, you gotta add more kids to the train, more kids to the train. All right, go ahead and start, young lady, go ahead and start. You gotta add more kids to it, more kids to it. Right, you can take them anywhere you want. You can take it anywhere you want. Come on, add more kids, add more kids. There you go. Now take it over there in the yard. Take it in the yard. And get some more kids over there. Pick them up over there. Parents, you might have to help them out. Go ahead and pick up some more kids on the train. Pick them up over there.
Right now, I already have people dancing. I already did a lot of the games with the kids. So right now, I'm just relaxing, playing good music. Let it go ahead and wind itself down.
All right, at this point, the event is almost done. And one thing that I always recommend to other DJs is at the end of the night, before you play the last song, just introduce yourself to the crowd again. Let them know thank you. They say thank you to the client. Let them know that they all been great. Let them know to come up and get a business card, and then you just end the night off like that. And you start packing up, go about your way, and just let yourself know, hey, you did a successful event. It's your boy DJ Mason, Motivation for DJs. The book is coming.
All right, you know what it is. It's about that time. It's about that time. Yeah, I know they got everything else that's going to be having to go on tonight. That is about it for the DJ for the Kids Pavilion. Remember, leave the, I want you to leave the jump ropes, leave the hula hoops, leave those under the pavilion. Those got to come back with the DJ. Those got to come back with the DJ. It has definitely been a pleasure. I'd like to welcome everybody and thank everybody for coming out for the Red, White, and Boom being brought to you by Old Town Conyers. This is over here for the Kids Pavilion, so I know they got a lot more great activities they're going to be having for the rest of the night all throughout this area. My name is Manson Miller, Entertainment to Remember DJ Service. If you would like a business card, feel free to come up and grab one. This is the...
Hey, yo, you know you're feeling this content. Make sure you hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Check in on your boy, DJ Mason, Motivation for DJs. Come on. I love the support.